Hi everyone, it's me again with another kind of review. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and let's move forward. So this is a laptop that I bought for myself. I will tell you why I needed a laptop and why I settled on this specific unit. But as you can see, this is an ASUS Zenbook. Some people call it ASUS, some people call it ASUS. There's lots of different ways of saying it. I happen to call it ASUS. So I know there's not a lot of difference. So it's made of all metal. It feels very nice in the hands. So you can see lots of vents at the bottom, nice chunky feet so it doesn't slip. There's some kind of a matte texture on the top. I can feel that it's metal, but it doesn't feel like traditional metal. So maybe it's some kind of a composite, I don't know. So there is a good selection of I/O ports here. So you can see USB-A, and nothing on the front, nothing on the back. And let's take a look on the right side. So you'll see that there is an indicator, one for disk usage and one for power. That power one also tells you when you're charging. And two USB-C ports next to that. One of them is USB 4, the other one is a USB 3.2 Gen 2. After that there's a headphone microphone combo port and then HDMI 2.1. So because this is an AMD laptop, unfortunately that means no Thunderbolt. So the good thing, the opening action is really smooth and you can open it with one hand. So that is amazing. It's an amazing screen, as you can see. The reason that it looks so vibrant is because this is an OLED. So OLEDs have really punchy colors and deep blacks. So this is an amazing screen. It's very bright, about at least 600 nits. It supports HDR VESA True Black 600 standard. It's a certification. And lastly, it has a 120 Hz screen. So the screen is easily the highlight of this laptop. The keyboard, not bad. I have nothing bad to say about it. I don't make many typing mistakes on it. I'm used to Lenovo and HP keyboards, but this I feel right at home. The trackpad is a good size, and as you can see, this is a Ryzen machine. So let me give you a bit of background why I bought this. I wanted a laptop for my own self for daily usage, and I did not want anything big and heavy, so no gaming for me, just light esport titles but nothing much. So that's why I bought this specific machine. And how much I paid for it? I paid 1,300 Canadian dollars, of course, plus tax. As I had touched on this point earlier, I wanted something thin and light that I can take places with me. The next thing, I wanted something that has at least 500 nits of brightness. This exceeds that. After that, I wanted something that had a colorful screen. For me, that meant something that had 100% coverage of DCI-P3. It's a standard of colors. So it's a color space. So you basically, it tells you how many colors can a screen produce. So I wanted something that is at least DCI-P3 100%. So this laptop has that. So that's why it's such a vivid screen, and being OLED helps that. And lastly, I wanted something that's at least Intel 12th Gen or AMD equivalent. In this specific case, it's the latest AMD generation. This is an AMD Ryzen 7 7735U. So yeah, it has an integrated graphic card, nothing dedicated, and this specific one comes with a 680M. I've run some benchmarks. It's not going to blow your mind away, but for what it is, a thin and light machine, it performs really well. I got Cinebench score of somewhere around 11,000. So yeah. What are my first impressions? As you can see, I cannot stop ogling the screen basically. I'm drooling over it and it's amazing. Performance is nice and stable. It's very light, even though it's all made of metal. I think it's made of magnesium, and the weight comes in just under 1,500 grams. The trackpad is completely serviceable. I don't think it's made of glass, but it's fairly smooth, and there's a good selection of I/O ports, considering that this is such a thin machine. So yeah, I bought a new laptop, and this time it was for a personal use. I know I was shopping for a laptop for my wife before. That was a completely different use case. She wanted something that could edit videos, so it had to have a dedicated graphics card. For me, I don't need that, so I decided to go with something thin and light that's very portable. So yeah, it does come with a USB Type-C charging brick in the box, and it's a 65-watt charging brick. So yeah, I really like it. What else can I say about it? All right, see you again in the next video. Bye.